Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of Zupo's SEO Talking Tea. Today's conversation is about SEO not being about great ideas, it's about execution. This is a concept that's pretty, applicable to all business and all marketing, but I kind of want to discuss it on the SEO level. Things don't change in SEO, and this kind of philosophy still holds true in this field. But this is SEO Talk and Tea, so I want to introduce the tea we have today, which is a green tea that actually is really interesting because despite the fact that I can't read any of this on the case, I know it's a green tea, and when it was gifted to me, I was told that I must keep it refrigerated. So I'm temporarily leaving this out, but I have to rush this back into the fridge later. But what I like about this tea, I drink it every so often. It is a green tea, and it kind of is sweeter and tangier. That's the best way that I can explain that. A lot of green teas are like bitter, but this one has some sweet and tanginess to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start brewing. But let's jump back to the conversation about what we have today, about SEO not being about good ideas, great ideas, but execution. It's not too difficult to understand, but what I want to kind of go over is becomes really important when you understand one of the pillars of SEO being link building, and we've discussed link building in other videos. But one of the main drivers of your SEO campaigns is you need to drive links and referring domains into your website. Now, here the thing is, when you're first starting link building, you're probably going to just build on sites like Facebook, Yelp, Google. These are directory websites, and these websites will link to you just because you exist, and that's like the bare minimum. As long as you exist, they'll put your link on there. But the ceiling is very low in the sense that there's only so many directories out there, and then once you build your link on all those directories, they will run out. And then second, they're actually not even that powerful. They don't move the SEO needle that much. Google does not assign much value to those links. So where this kind of takes us is at a certain point, you need to drive links from high quality websites that are willing to link to you. This can be in the form of a newspaper in your local area, big media publications on the web, or any large conglomerate of content that has a big audience. That can be either a company, a news organization, a nonprofit, anything that has a big audience and has strong SEO strength in their website. You want to get links from those at some point. And this is kind of where this conversation comes into play. I've worked with many teams who have great creative in-house, or they have great ideas. They can go to the whiteboard and throw ideas on the wall, and we can really hash them out, and it's always really fun. But the problem is, coming up with great ideas is fun. It's great. It's needed. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really do anything if it's not executed well. So what I mean by that is, if you're running a campaign, and let's just say, for example, let's use the pizza example. I love pizza. So let's imagine that you're a pizza store that says, we're going to give free pizzas to every, woman entrepreneur because we want to support, women who are starting businesses. That is a great idea for PR, just a good noble cause, something that I could rally around. I love pizza. I love supporting those in our community. The problem is, if you're going to do that, and especially for SEO purposes, you want to drive links to your website because, yeah, you are doing some great work and people want to talk about you. So the first hurdle is figuring out how you're even going to do this program, which that's for you internally to figure out. But the second thing is, how are you going to get the word out? And that's where the execution comes to play. You can come with a great idea of a campaign or something for your business, but if you don't have a way in SEO to get the word out, or how you're going to drive links to your website, it's not really going to affect your SEO. You can come up with all the greatest designs, creative images, or media on your website, but if you can't find a way to get people to know that it exists in a scalable way, then you're just not going to go anywhere. So a good example that I have with one of my clients is that they're running a promotion right now. And that promotion is pretty much to offer some free service. And so offering the free service is great. And I think they were doing it for a couple weeks, and then I didn't really hear about it. When I asked them about it, they said, things are going okay, but they're thinking about doing some more marketing for the campaign. And that's kind of where SEO, the execution comes into play, in the sense that I went to them and I said, well, here's what we'll do. Instead of waiting and seeing for people to come on and using our own networks, why don't we put some SEO grease behind that and look for opportunities where we can put this campaign in other people's eyes, but also on an SEO level get some links. So what we did, it was pretty simple. We went onto Google and a bunch of research software, found all these websites that listed free tools and free softwares that were available for other small businesses and organizations. I went to those exact same sites and pitched our campaign from the client to them. So therefore, the execution side would actually help them in the sense that they're going to get more applications for their videos, and then second, they will be able to drive more links to the website. So all in all, the creative is important. It is very important. Having a great program, a giveaway of providing value is important, but you have to have an execution plan that will get that campaign out there. And in an SEO sense, you can have the greatest ideas, but you need to drive links and referring domains to your website. You need to execute. You need to figure out a way to have it and then get the word out and then drive links to it. Otherwise, it's all for naught. So again, in summary, SEO is not about the great ideas. It's about the execution. Just like so in business, just like so in entrepreneurship, just like so in marketing. So all in all, while you're thinking of your ideas, what I want you to walk away with, if you come up with great creative, be proud, be happy, but it doesn't stop there. Once you have the great creative for your own campaign, then you must execute a strong outreach campaign so that you can drive more eyes and links to that. So always remember the second part. People always stop once they have the great idea. They don't keep thinking for the great execution. But I hope that was pretty helpful. I think it's a very important understanding to have when you're building your own marketing campaigns. I'm going to go ahead and start sipping on my tangy, sweet green tea. But if you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and we hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks. Yep, sweet and tangy.